Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. Today, chums, I want to talk about No Man's Sky and also the possibility of Light No Fire being announced or being showcased, or we get news over at the Summer Games Fest. Now, originally, I had this elite list of all of the attendees that could be coming over to the Summer Games Fest of 2025, and you can see there quite clearly Hello Games is listed amongst this list. Now, they don't source this, and I've been saying this right from the start, take this list with a pinch of salt. Well, Jeff Keighley over on Twitter the other day actually put this out, and it shows all the different people that are attending with their logos. Now, when you read this, it says 60 plus partners. 60 plus partners are attending. There are not 60 logos inside of this list. But I would have thought that if Hello Games was attending, their logo would appear somewhere inside of this roster. I mean, considering how eagerly anticipated Light No Fire is, I'm fairly sure putting Hello Games there would be a magnet to anybody wanting to attend or to watch. That said, Sean of the Murrays, being Sean, likes to be quite secretive and cryptic and all that sort of shenanigans, as we all know. He could have particularly said to Jeff Keighley, please don't feature our logo and please keep us off any lists. I want this to be a surprise. That could quite easily be a thing. Now, there is actually a full partners list here of every single one of those logos, plus a few more that have been confirmed, and inside of this official list, Hello Games is not listed amongst them. When you look at the actual elite list in comparison with that other list, there's some attendees that are bang on perfect and others that don't quite marry up. But there you go, you can kind of see just the first sort of swathe of them there, if I just move over slightly, and you'll see what I mean. So there's part of me that still thinks that maybe this elite list has got a little bit more legitimacy to it than what than what I'm anticipating now. Considering, there you go, I'll scroll down on this list here and bring back up the elite list there, so you can sort of see them side by side. But there's quite a few similarities between the two lists. There's one or two that are missing. There's probably a few more than one or two missing. But at the same time, it does have some comparisons, like Techland there, But anyway, I'm still hopeful. But before I was saying I think there's about a 40% chance that Hello Games might appear on stage. They might announce something for No Man's Sky, or they might give us the Light No Fire trailer inside a Games Fest. I'm now thinking that chance, that 40% that I was speculating before, is probably more like a 10 or maybe a 5. My hype for this has dropped significantly, but at the same time, curiously, the sales are now on every single platform, PlayStation, Xbox, etc. The only one I haven't checked is Nintendo Switch.
Captain Steve, oh Captain Steve, oh Captain. Heck yeah, why not hit that like and subscribe? Thank you very much.
Well, here we go, chums. It's still curiously full price on Nintendo Switch. Now, I'm thinking that if they are to release it for the Nintendo Switch 2, they would probably just do an enhanced edition. It'll probably still be this version at this price, but you're going to get all epic packs, all the, everything that we've had to date thrown in for the Nintendo Switch 2, maybe a little bit of a graphical uplift, maybe they might add in some kind of multiplayer, local play, and maybe they might add in settlements, a lot more than what's inside the Nintendo Switch 2 version, making it its own version perhaps. It could be enhanced, it could be its own version, who knows. But I think it's either got something to do with the Nintendo Switch launch, this whole sale that we're seeing now, or it's got something to do with the Summer Games Fest. There's something to actually point out, people, is the sales themselves are running until like the end of the first week of June. I think the latest one runs out on the 9th of June. Now, looking at the sales, I don't know whether they're actually promoted and done by Hello Games or whether they're done by the actual platforms themselves, because we're now on spring term break. The schools have all broke up, they're all looking for cheaper games to play. It could just be some sort of promotion run by Sony, Xbox and Steam, and it just seems to be coincidental that we're sitting here waiting for a new expedition and waiting for something to happen. It could just be that we're reading all the signs wrong and maybe nothing's going to happen for a little while. That bomber boy over on Twitter can see the back-end game files, and he has said that there is no expedition queued up and no new date for a new expedition to start, which is rather curious indeed. Something else that bomber boy does point out though is No Man's Sky, and not just No Man's Sky, but you can get the whole bundle of all Hello Games' games right now, which is a whole freaking load of them, and you get a 79% discount, which is unbelievably huge. So if you are to buy No Man's Sky, you might be better just to go for the bundle deal and just try to get the whole freaking lot in your basket, because The Last Campfire is an awesome game. I thoroughly enjoyed playing that. So yeah, give it a look-see. Go on over to Steam and see if you want to buy the full bundle deal, because you're going to get No Man's Sky, Joe Danger, The Last Campfire, and a load of add-on packs for Joe Danger by the looks of things, people. Bargain time. And that makes me think, well, if all of their back catalogue is in sale, maybe now is the perfect time for them to push the launch of their new title, and to promote the fact that all their last back catalogue is now on sale. And where best to do that? At the Summer Games Fest. There's a lot that's making logical sense for Hello Games to be on that stage at Summer Games Fest. I don't want to raise people's expectations. I mean, I feel I've already done that with that leaked list anyway. But at the same time, I'm trying to keep people's hype in check. I'm still remaining hopeful myself. Yeah, I know I might get myself let down a little, but at the same time, I'm just one of these people that the glass is always halfway full, not halfway empty, you know? So, if I do watch the Summer Games Fest and Hello Games doesn't feature, we don't see anything else for Light No Fire, I'm just going to keep my expectations in check and hope to see them maybe for the Games Awards in December. I'm not going to feel overly let down or overly upset. I'm sure there's going to be a fantastic array of games at Summer Games Fest this year, so I'm still very, very excited for Summer Games Fest, and knowing that there's a chance, a slim chance, that Hello Games might get up on that stage, thanks to all these sales and all these signs that we're seeing, that kind of points to something might happen. My expectation is just, my excitement level is just that little bit higher than normal right now, people. It's a little bit higher than normal. It's not quite up there as it was last week when I first saw that leaked list. You know, 40% chance is what I was saying then. Now I'm saying it's more like a 10. So yeah, that's where I'm with this. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you think Hello Games is going to get up on that stage? Let us know if I'm not crazy and out on a limb on this one. In fact, I might do a poll, but either way. Till next time, people. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again.